Hamilton watch. Previously on the amazing race China Rush, 8 teams raced from Changzhou to Yangzhou. All of them struggled through the most difficult roadblock yet, 1.5 kilos of Yangzhou fried rice. Rachel finished with the most speed and the least amount of suffering, to give the flirtatious friends another first-place check-in at the pit stop. The Latvians got held up by the Momshells, who became the first team to use a yield in the race. Although Yannis breezed through the rice-eating challenge, he was not fast enough to save himself and Alexandra from checking in last.
But you haven't eliminated from the race.
New challenges await as teams fight for a shot at the grand prize. A trip around the world courtesy of Travel Zen. 7 teams remain. Who will be the next to be eliminated?
This is Yangzhou, China. Reaching its cultural prominence in the Qing dynasty, the city is known for its well-preserved traditions. Once teams had their fill, they arrived at the Yangzhou railway station. This was the 4th pit stop in the race around China.
Charlie and Rachel, who were the first team to arrive, will depart at 5:58 p.m.
Travel by train to Beijing.
Teams must now travel by overnight train to the nation's capital, Beijing.
Formerly known as Peking, the nation's capital is home to great cultural sites such as Tiananmen Guangcang, known as the Gate of Heavenly Peace.
I need tickets to Beijing. What time do we leave? 8:33.
The scary thing now is that there's less teams now in the competition. Then you think that, the last race, it just depends on your positioning for that race. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. So we can look back and think, okay, we've done all right then. But once it comes to those races, if we make a small mistake and we do come second, then we're out.
The teams are going to be coming.
Travel by train to Beijing.
Do you get the same tickets?
Yep. 8:30. Right now, we're number 1 at being number 2. We have not come in first place solely because we haven't had the combination of luck and a seamless leg. That's it. We are a strong team. We've beat every team who's come in first. So it's not really about being the strongest competitors.
Right.
Yangzhou, Beijing, 8:30.
We're in for travel by train to Beijing, baby.
DJ! We are one of the last 3 foreign teams here. We don't speak Mandarin. I mean, every team's got their advantages and their weaknesses. We're flying blind. Over there? Hey, Sean.
Where's the ticket counter?
Over there.
Oh. Still, it's a nice view up here.
Travel by train to
Beijing.
Every new leg is getting more and more difficult and more intense.
2 tickets to Beijing, yeah.
Beijing?
For the first 4 races, we were quite pleased not to be eliminated, and it was a race not to be last.
Ticket to Beijing?
We started to behave more like runners and look towards the beginning of the pack.
We're going to Beijing.
All right.
I missed the train. 到北京多久?
When we were learning that we were going to be doing an overnight train.
明天早上6点半到.
I have to admit, I had a little bit of anxiety about it.
I guess there's no mint on our pillow, no shower, no private bathroom. Okay, well, let's see what class it is, at least. Oh, they're hard beds.
Shut up. Shut up, I'm not doing this. I think the anxiety lies in it's really condensed space, and you're right next to people that you don't know.
Okay, this may be where you lose me on the race, Lisa.
After Karen and Lisa suddenly They were the ones experiencing the foreign environment.
Oh, come on. Really? A middle bunk? Have you ever seen those? Like 6 bunks in one room?
I'm not sure those ladies are used to those kinds of, well, tight spaces. 6 people in one small room, but we loved it. Slumber party. Oh, yeah.
Travel by train to Beijing!
Yes! We're going to Beijing! Once we read the clue and said that we were going to Beijing, I was really excited. I've been to Beijing a dozen times. As many times I've been there, I've enjoyed every time. And then the idea of taking a sleeper car. I've never been on a sleeper car or any sleeper train before, so that I was really excited about. The idea of being with all these people, sort of a giant sleepover. That was cool.
The minute we walked on, the stench was overwhelming. The space was very limited. The beds were really scary looking.
Well, I'm sorry, but she doesn't travel less than business class.
Oh, this is perfect.
Perfect for the new prisoners. This is so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Teams are now on an overnight train from Yangzhou to Beijing. Once teams arrive in the city, they must make their way to the old Summer Palace.
This is the Summer Palace. Built almost 800 years ago, this is the largest imperial garden in China. When teams arrive here, they must race on foot to find their clue on Nanhu Island.
Welcome to Beijing.
高冷的女生，不好意思，谢谢，不好意思。I think we just have to find the next taxi and just jump it.
我们去那个颐和园。
快点，快点。
OK， 好的。
Here we go.
加油，加油。
We're on our way. It's gonna be interesting to see how long this thing stays tight for today.
We're on a ring now, Charlie.
Are you gonna do this?
Yeah, but do you know how Beijing works? It
No,
works
I
on
don't
rings.
care. The ring roads. I know what ring roads are.
Charlie was really excited to navigate in the taxi, but it actually caused a little bit of friction between us because
The friction already started.
No, I'm distracted.
Can we just be like we were the first time? Get so worried about every little thing.
You know, it is what it is. If this is the way it's supposed to be, this is the way it is.
Now you're talking, my friend. That's the thing is just to keep reminding ourselves, if we're not having fun, then there's no point.
OK， 快，很快，打开后面。They're all getting out. Oh, it's right here, Sean. All right, where are we going? Everyone just entered in here.
All right, the team's behind us. Let's walk.
All right, come on, Sarah. Walk fast.
You can't be first unless you can imagine you can be first. So we started to sort of imagine that we're actually quite good and we have strengths and we should build on them.
It's just this way.
We're gaining confidence and we've warmed up into this race now. We're feeling stronger.
All right, let's go put them, okay?
And we're ready to push it.
Why are we getting out power walked here?
Sean, hurry up.
Yeah, Sean, hurry up. Jesus, slack it back there.
Come on. I'm really trying. I know. Come on. You can outrun everybody here. You know it.
We have to go to island. Which island?
Ask here.
Nanhu Tao Chai Nali.
Oh my God, look how beautiful that is through the arch.
Stairs or right or stairs?
You know I'm not a walker.
We set off on foot. They're trying to find the first challenge, and
Little did I know I was carrying the slowest contestant.
What's going on?
Not a walker, not a eater, just a talker, huh?
We have lost 50 meters, and I blame Rick for not encouraging me enough.
Baby, let me have my bag. You're huffing.
Nanhu Tao Chai Nali. Nanhu Tao.
Here it is. Charlie!
Coming.
Come on! I see it. Molly. Sarah. Here it is. Got info. Go to Quanju, the roast duck restaurant, to find your next clue.
Teams must now travel by taxi to Quanju, one of the world's most famous Peking roast duck restaurants. Here, they will find their next clue.
Yep, the old Quanju.
Roast duck.
Roast duck, mate. Let's get out of here.
Let him go.
Yes, we got one before them. Get it. Hey, Zoba! Oh, they get in front of us every time. Of course, they beat us again. We got the taxi first, and it's always our luck.
Ray and Charlie are a good team, and I feel like if there's a